Welcome to the tutorial on compiling the Linux kernel. Today I'm running Ubuntu 12.0 64-bit. This is a fresh installation. I just ran sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade. And now we're going to look at what kernel is currently installed. We've got 3.2.0-29 generic. This is our current kernel that runs by default with the Ubuntu installation. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the kernel from kernel.org. This is the current version I'm interested in. You'll see it's 3.6-2, so the most currently available kernel isn't what comes with Ubuntu. Alright, so it's a 78 megabyte download. We'll extract it using XJF and the Linux file name, and that'll take a little bit of time. Once that has extracted, we will install a package called ncurses-dev. This is going to be the package that allows us to view the menu config, which we're going to do next. So we'll change into that directory we just extracted. This is all the files that came from that tar. And now we'll use make config, or menu config. Alright, so now these are the options that we have with the kernel that we just compiled, or that we just downloaded. So to get started, general setup, we're just going to enter to select it. You'll see the select button here. So now we can select and deselect things. So there's a lot of options here. For instance, maybe if I'm not interested in System 5 IPC, I can uncheck that by hitting the space bar. And so on. There's lots and lots of options here. So the ones that have arrows like this one, timer subsystem, I'll just hit enter and go into there. If I want to get back, I'll just tab over to exit, and so forth. There's lots and lots of options. So once you've gone through all these different options and you've selected what it is that you want and don't want, or you can just keep all the defaults, we'll hit tab to go to exit out of general support. Maybe I want to look at processor type and features. We'll go in there. We'll add memtest, let's say. And we're going to exit out of here. Alright, so now we're going to save this. Alright, now we'll exit. So that's done. And now we're going to type make. Oh, by the way, that file was saved, but in order to use it, we're going to do move if I have multiple cores available, like this system here, when I open up the system monitor, I see that there's 2 cores available. So in order to make the compilation process a little bit faster, what we can do is we'll do make-J2, where 2 is the number of cores that we want to use. So now this process will take quite a while. I'll sit back and let it run for a bit. Alright, the kernel just finished compiling, because I just ran make, and now we'll see the output of that. We've got a VM Linux file which is available, and the size of that is 145 megabytes. Alright, so to install this kernel, now we're going to do sudo make modules install. now we'll run sudo make install. So now we have the VM Linux kernel, and then we installed it with the sudo make modules install and sudo make install. So now so right now we're still running the old kernel, but if we reboot, then we're going to see that we have a new kernel available. So we'll do sudo reboot. Alright, there's our new kernel running. So everyone's happy. Looks like the desktop is having a little bit of a problem there, but that's not a surprise. Alright, so now what we just did was install and compile after compiling the kernel.